WROI News, connecting you with your local, statewide, and national leaders. This is WROI News.
.1 WROI, it's time to take a look at your local news. The news today is brought to you by Wendy's Restaurant, 2340 South Main, Rochester. Wendy's is way better than fast food. It's Wendy's. And by Oil Change Express, where Valvoline oil filters and service are number one. Currently sitting at 35 degrees under cloudy skies here in downtown Rochester with snow coming down. We'll have a look at your full weather forecast a little bit later on in your news. The Fulton County Commissioners met and looked at bids for concrete and masonry work around the courthouse. Commission President Brian Lewis was our guest on WROI and talked about the work needed to fix the lions around the steps.
We've got the steps here on the north end of the courthouse that need addressed. So like I said, we may be able to start with the lions around on the steps. There's no foundation under those. They're just built on top of the steps. So freeze and thaw comes, they move around and crack and break. And so they'll have to take the lions down and the bases down, pour some footings under them, relay those, address some of the little limestone walls, the curved walls around.
He also talked about other work they're planning.
The east end of the courthouse where the ADA entrance is, we have a plan. We're going to get rid of the ramp and the step and even the steps out where the lion is. So that'll be a big ADA slope grade from the courthouse out to the parking lot. So we will not have any steps around that. So that'll make that kind of nice too.
Lewis went on to talk about the scope of the work.
It's a big job. The numbers kind of surprised me. You know, I guess you look at it and then but once you really start looking at all the little bits and pieces, and it's a lot of money. But it's a big job. Tearing out all the concrete and, all the concrete going back, we'll have limestone base under it and then 6 inches or so of concrete, maybe a little more in places.
And again, that was Fulton County Commissioners President Brian Lewis. Indiana 2nd District Congresswoman Jackie Walorski was our guest on WROI. We were talking about the coming automation of jobs and Governor Holcomb's stated goal of having a well-trained and educated workforce to deal with it, and we asked Jackie about federal cooperation with the states to meet this challenge.
With the governor's agenda, we'll work hand in hand with him and stay on that front line of innovation. We'll take ideas that work in Indiana and we'll take them to the federal level. We'll look at different ways to integrate education into local communities. And some of this stuff we've already started. We get a lot of requests from employers, large employers, that want to be hands-on involved and a part of the solution. And I can't tell you how many connections we've been able to make with local superintendents of schools and job creators.
And again, that was Indiana 2nd District Congresswoman Jackie Walorski. The Rochester School Board approved a bid for a brand new high school weight room at their meeting Thursday night. Of the 3 bids, Schenkel of Fort Wayne had the lowest and the winning bid at just under $1.75 million. A groundbreaking ceremony is scheduled within the next month. The Daughters of American Revolution will host a dinner for all vets at the VFW Post 1343 Monday at 6 p.m. There will be a special pin presentation for Vietnam veterans during the dinner. And just a friendly reminder, property taxes are due Tuesday. We'll be back with a look at your full weather forecast after this.
And now for something deliciously different from Wendy's. Wendy's Double Stack is still an option in the 4 for $4. With a quarter pound of fresh beef, 4 nuggets, fries, and a drink. That's a deal so good it should not exist. Like how owls shouldn't be able to turn their heads all the way around.
Whew, wouldn't like that deal.
The 4 for $4 with your choice of a double stack, junior bacon cheeseburger, or crispy chicken BLT. A deal so great, it's impossibly good, but not for long.
At participating Wendy's for a limited time. Meal includes 4-piece chicken nuggets, small fries, and a drink. Fresh beef available in the contiguous U.S., Alaska, and Canada. Not valid in Alaska and Hawaii.
Oil Change Express knows the importance of being honest and doing a good job. Oil Change Express offers a full-service oil change, which includes topping off your vehicle's vital fluids, sweeping the front interior, and washing the windshield. Oil Change Express inspects your vehicle and recommends the Valvoline motor oil, filter, and services to keep it performing at peak efficiency. Check out their website at oilchangeexpressrochester.com to see their full listing of products and services. Oil Change Express, 202 Apache Drive behind Burger King. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturday, 8 to noon. No appointment necessary. Oil Change Express and Valvoline Oil for the care your car deserves.
And again, we are sitting at 35 degrees under cloudy skies here in downtown Rochester with snow continuing to come down. Good thing is it is not sticking. Winnemac is at 33. Wabash is at 34. We see snow the rest of the afternoon. Could see a little bit of rain as well and some wind gusts as high as 25 miles per hour. Tonight, scattered snow showers before 8 p.m., then becoming mostly cloudy, a low around 22 with some wind gusts as high as 30 miles per hour. We continue to see those 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts tomorrow as we see mostly sunny sky, a high near 33. Tomorrow night, it'll be mostly cloudy with a low around 24. Your Veterans Day forecast is partly sunny, a high near 40, a low around 28. Monday, we see mostly cloudy skies, a high near 38 and a low around 24. And on Tuesday, we see a chance of snow before 1 p.m. Otherwise, mostly cloudy, a high near 32 and a low around 19. Again, 34 degrees in Wabash, 33 in Winnemac, and 35 here in downtown Rochester. This has been a look at the forecast for Rochester and all of north central Indiana. The news today was brought to you by Wendy's. Wendy's hamburgers are made fresh, never frozen, and now open late. And by Oil Change Express, 202 Apache Drive in Rochester. For WROI News, I'm Paul Zartman.
Do you have the WROI News Tip of the Week? When you see or hear news happening, call 223-6059. If you have the top tip of the week, we'll pay you $10. That's 574-223-6059. 223-6059.